Talaga? Let me check. Grant access to my location? Okay. Pati email address? Psst. Remember, be careful in downloading and granting permission to mobile applications, lalo na sa location mo. Isang paalala mula sa National Privacy Commission.
Tinawag na naman ako ni Miss Martin. Kasi ang ingay ko daw.
Ano yan?
Guys, ang hirap naman ng fraction homework ko.
Tingnan nga, madali lang yan.
May recital kami kaya ang daming practice.
Tatampo na nga ako sa'yo kasi hindi tayo halos nakakapag-usap eh.
Naman eh.
Siguro, ikaw ang star doon, ano? Ano costume mo? Pakita naman.
Nahihiya ako eh.
Sige na. Please.
Nak, dinner's ready.
Sige po, Dad. Susunod na po ako.
Okay.
Talaga? Let me check. Grant access to my location? Okay. Pati email address? Remember, be careful in downloading and granting permission to mobile applications, lalo na sa location mo. Isang paalala mula sa National Privacy Commission.
Kanina, tinawag na naman ako ni Miss Martin. Kasi ang ingay ko daw. Guys, ang hirap naman ng fraction homework ko.
Tingnan nga, madali lang yan.
May recital kami kaya ang daming practice.
Tatampo na nga ako sa'yo kasi hindi na tayo halos nakakapag-usap eh.
Naman eh.
Siguro, ikaw ang star doon, ano? Ano costume mo? Pakita naman.
Nahihiya ako eh.
Sige na. Please.
Nak, dinner's ready.
Sige po, Dad. Susunod na po ako.
Okay.
Technology is reshaping our lives. It dramatically changed the way we live, the way we learn, the way we work, and the way we communicate. Technology has tremendous potential to connect us with one another. But there are still people who remain unreached, disconnected, and deprived of digital opportunities. Tech4Ed centers serve as hubs that enable skills training and job opportunities.
We have more than 4,000 registered users, and about 67% are women, and majority composed of students as our beneficiaries. And why women? Because we are gender responsive, so all our programs are aligned with the gender and development program of our province.
Na tutunan ko yung ibang skills na dapat sa ibang schools na dapat per years dapat maano mo lang dito ng mabilisan ng mga months, mga 3 months, makakuha mo lang agad tapos maka-work agad.
This program helped me by finding a job and of course gaining more confidence as well. I was able to gain knowledge about the BPOs, on how does the environment work and how am I going to interact with my future customers.
As of now, as I was the call center agent, so I see that difference because as of now I'm earning more than I have earned before as a tricycle driver.
Good afternoon, maayong hapon sa inyong tanan, and welcome to the Negros Occidental Language and Information Technology Center webinar on animation and visual graphic design. This is VGD Webinar 17, Introduction to AutoCAD. It is a generated, aided, or computer-aided design software that architects and engineers rely on to create their 2D and 3D drawing. So for me, it seems to be very intriguing, but for you, I believe it is very exciting. But before we start the webinar, let us pause for a moment, say a prayer, and sing our national anthem and the Negros hymn.
O labing makagagahom nga amay namon sa langit, mahinuklugon nga laon nga tagtugas ang langit, hangin, kalayo, tubig kag duta. Tanda ining imong timawa, kabay ining pag-ampo, magadulot sa amon sang kabuhi nga himaya. Salamat sa mga bugay nga imo ginpaambit sa amon. Salamat sa kabuhi nga ginadulot mo sa amon nga himpit. Salamat sa maayo nga panahon kag ilabi na gid sang imo katutom sa amon. Bendisyone ang imo katawhan. Bendisyone ang ila mga palangabuhian. Bendisyone ang mga panggas sa amon mga talamnan. Bendisyone ang ilang nga paglugayawan sa iban nga kapungsuran. Kabay makalabot sila nga walay sablag sa ila pagapadulungan. Kag ilabi na gid, bendisyone ining isla sang Negros nga amon natawhan. Kinahalad namon ang ining pag-ampo para sa imo kadayawan.
Bayang magiliw kaysa silanganan, alam ng puso sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang inirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisihil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may hilag kang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinigning. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhagit pansin sa kasal, at wala may mapilit sa kalulong, na nagagos ka nagais na ako. Ang matuod-tuod na meron sa akin, isa katawagan, mapigalang taon, sa una dampuan na isang tigiso, sa kauswagan, sa sikatao. Sa akin, isa katawagan, mapigalang taon, sa punadang ko ang dati sakripisyo, pagbulikan, paghigain, paghigog magdapat maghari, para sa kauswagan, sa sikatao.
Hello there once again. My name is Sally and I am your virtual host. We at NOLITC are truly happy that you are all joining us today. NOLITC adapts to the new normal by introducing full online training under the Negros Occidental Training for Work Scholarship Program through the Office of Governor Eugenio Jose Bong Lacson and under his 7-point priority agenda, Avance Negrense. This free webinar is a pioneering project of NOLITC Tech for Ed Center. We are recognized nationally as Outstanding Tech for Ed Center by the Department of Information and Communications Technology. And in 2020, PhilSecNet awarded the center Pandemic Resilience because of its support to teachers and the students category. And just recently, last August actually, TASTA conferred 3 stars to our 3 registered qualification, and that is 2-star rating for our contact center services NC2, 2-star rating for visual graphic design NC3, and 1-star rating for our 2D animation NC3. So this award or 2-star awards recognizes the accomplishments and improvements of NOLITC and exemplifies that the institution meets the standards substantially above the threshold of competency-based training program and the delivery or competency-based training delivery and program performance measures. So this webinar well, this is a sort of a contribution of the Province of Negros Occidental and NOLITC Tech for Ed Center in this time of pandemic. So amidst the spike of the COVID-19 cases in the country and even here in our province, let us all stay at a comfortable home and enjoy learning through NOLITC webinars. So to join, all you need to do is just to register once. Yes, just once. And you will be given access to the entire webinars. So you need to sign up for your attendance at the start of the webinar, and it will be open only for an hour. Just 1 hour. So I'll give you time to do it. You can find the description at the description box. There is a link for the attendance. You can go click it right now and please do your attendance. Do not forget your attendance because that is a requirement for you to be able to get your digital certificate. And now it is being flashed on your screen. Please scan the QR code, all right? I will be giving you enough time to scan the QR code so you can do your attendance now. And also, if you have any questions for our resource speaker later on, especially the topic is very interesting, AutoCAD, and you may post your questions in our open forum link, which you can find in the description box again, and also it is being shown in your screen. So go ahead and scan the QR code and post your questions later, okay? And of course, for those who are asking if we will be providing digital certificates, yes, we will be providing you digital certificates after you sign up for your attendance and completed your evaluation. The evaluation will be provided at the end of the webinar. So you can only do your evaluation after the webinar. And it will only be open until 6 in the evening. So I hope that is clear. Okay. So I know you are all excited. And if you are watching through our Facebook page right now, please follow our page. And those who are watching through our YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button now. Okay. So allow me to introduce to you the leader who encourages everyone to have a positive mindset, to inculcate purpose, and to adapt to the new technologies, unlearn the past, and learn new things. No other than our vocational school administrator and NOLITC Tech Fred Center Manager, Dr. Maria Cristina Orbisido.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to NOLITC webinar series. Thank you for being with us in a series of sessions that we have been conducting. This is our way of connecting and engaging with our stakeholders during this pandemic. I hope that you are all well and having a great day. I really appreciate you joining our online sessions. And again, we don't want to compromise your health, our health, and the health of the community at large. These webinars are brought to you by the Office of Governor Eugenio Jose Bong Lacson under the Gender and Development Program. Amid the global wave of lockdowns, there is an unprecedented rise in e-learning. The pandemic ushered a pressing need to improve the digital literacy of children, students, teachers, and even parents. To address these challenges, we hosted this webinar series to provide free online learning experience to students, teachers, and all our clients who wanted to make their lockdown experience more productive and meaningful. We believe that we need to adopt a new set of standards in learning. We advocate for adaptive learning and teaching to deliver a custom learning experience that addresses the unique needs of individuals through just-in feedback, pathways, and resources. Our goal is to empower our stakeholders to unlock their creativity, promote inclusiveness, and provide a safe learning experience in a virtual environment. We hope that you will learn a lot from this session, and I urge you to strive for excellence. Don't put limits to yourselves. Stretch yourselves to the limits and be the person that you want to be. Again, welcome to this webinar. Enjoy learning. Let's stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. NOLITC inspires, NOLITC cares. Avance, Negrense.
Thank you so much, Dr. Orbisido, and thank you for reminding us that we all need to make this pandemic, our situation, by being productive and, of course, be limitless. All right. So before we proceed, let me acknowledge our online participants right now. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you all have your own task to do, and it's just 2 in the afternoon, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for making your hour productive by joining us this afternoon. So let me start by acknowledging Carlos Dela Cruz. Thank you so much for joining us through Facebook. Love May Hinko Elarmo, thank you. Valerie, yes, good afternoon to you as well. Love May. And Valerie Claire Aberion, thank you so much. And thank you for tagging your friend. And Rachel Harenio, thank you and for joining us. And good afternoon to you as well. Iris Tumakin Matilas, thank you so much. And Mary Grace Valyaspin, thank you for joining us and good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you as well, Anna Marie Belenson and Isidore Tagnia, Emma Bedrejo Banaynal, thank you. Sheldon Yanson, good afternoon. RJ Amodia, good afternoon to you. EJ Manlanget and Sir Arturo Lirazan Pendon. Sir, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Ilog. Wow. And of course, Sir Michael Franz Dorano, hello and a pleasant good afternoon to you. From the Center of External Affairs, Carlos Hilado Memorial State College. Well, Thank you so much, Sir Michael, for joining us and for consistently following our webinars. And to Meijin May Gador, thank you and good afternoon to you as well. Jess Aquino Gabonada, thank you. And Riza May Bino, thank you so much. Rizalyn Agustin, thank you so much for joining. Good afternoon to you. Peter Caballo Libradilla. Sir Peter, thank you so much. And of course, JM Danyoso, thank you for joining us. And may I remind you that you can actually share the link to your friends or family members or whoever that you might think who is interested for this topic. This is going to be a very productive afternoon. And it's really nice that you are also sharing your experiences and your knowledge and of course learning to with others, right? So without further ado, I will now introduce to you our guest now. It's not a guest speaker actually. It's actually just a message from our governor, but on his behalf, because he's quite busy, let us have the provincial GAD focal point system in charge, Miss Marijin P. Castro.
Pleasant greetings, everyone. On behalf of the Provincial Gender and Development Focal Point System, headed by our Governor Eugenio Jose Bong Lacson, I would like to extend our congratulations to all the participants of this webinar organized by the Negros Occidental Language, Information and Technology Center, headed by our innovative school administrator, Dr. Maria Cristina Orbicido, and supported by her dedicated staff. With the increasing cases of COVID-19 in the province and other parts of the country and the world, you, learning at the comforts of your home or wherever you are where you have stable internet connection, is by far the safest way of acquiring knowledge and skills which you can use for future employment or your eventual business in the future. As the action officer of the Provincial GAD Focal Point System, I am happy to note that our GAD budget is put to good use and is helping women, youth, and the marginalized sector in maximizing their potentials and in contributing to the economic development of their family. Also, NOLITC is helping to change gender relations and improve the status of women in our society. Congratulations to NOLITC and to all the participants for signing up in this course. I hope that you will complete the module, submit the requirements and evaluation so that you will be able to receive your certificates. Malipayon nga adlaw sa inyo tanan and Avance Negrense.
Thank you so much to the ever hard-working and amazing Executive Assistant of Governor Eugenio Jose Lacson, no other than Miss Marijin P. Castro. Thank you so much, Ma'am June. And they said passion is a driver that keeps artists to push forward with perseverance every day. It is their belief in their project that allows them to see it through to the end. Like any road, they come across bumps and U-turns, but it is ultimately up to them to choose which way to go. Our speaker for today is a passionate and dedicated artist and employee as well. He is someone who makes sure that tasks assigned to him will be done in an efficient and timely manner. Seldom you can find a colleague who values his work and is not easily swayed by any distractions. Even the pandemic, he is very loyal to his work. Without further ado, let us all welcome Mr. Ian Christian Antonio. Hi, Sir Ian. Good afternoon.
Hi, Miss Ali. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I guess I feel so excited to share again this kind of software or application for our viewer.
Wow. It seems that you have really prepared for this topic because it seems to me like, for me, yeah, it's quite intriguing or maybe it's hard for me, but then it's your forte, so I guess it's not, better or easier for you.
Actually, AutoCAD is very complex application. Uh, I used rather than doon sa mga previous ko na ginagamit talaga. So, but I will try my best to share this software and our applications for our viewers.
Okay, all right. So I won't hold you any longer, Sir Ian. The virtual floor is now yours.
I thank you, Miss Sally. Alright, so once again, so good afternoon to all our participants. So watching via Facebook and YouTube. So okay, so now this is a new topic. So we got introduction to basic AutoCAD. Okay. Okay, so actually AutoCAD is mostly used drafting tool for engineering and also for the architects. So also it is widely used in industrial for creating 2D drawing and 3D modeling. So yan yung sabi ko kanina. So actually medyo when it comes sa functionality ng software nito, so medyo hindi sa madaling matutunan. So it means it takes a lot talaga na practice para you actually adapt this kind of applications. Okay, so I will share my screen. Okay, so actually our objectives for this topic. So one is we will understand so what is AutoCAD. Then same time, so we will learn how to use the basic tools of these applications. Right. So first, let's define what is AutoCAD. So the word AutoCAD, so it made up of two words actually. So we have Auto, so logo of the company. So came from Autodesk. So yan yung unang word. Then the second is we have CAD, or let's say computer aided design. Okay, so if we try to say from the name itself of CAD, so we have computer aided. So it means that it's the use of computers to aid in the creation, modification, analysis, or optimizations of a designs. Okay, so we will go to the analysis. Actually, this is one of the advantage of these applications. I mean, for the one who use this, because in the analysis stage, okay, so like for example, so if I am an engineer, so then I have a product or something structures. Okay, for the analysis stage, actually, dyan pa lang. So although na hindi pa nagawa yung structure or yung products, but from the prototype itself, from the drawing, so from the analysis stage, so actually malalaman na kung ano yung stress ng structure, ano yung load ng structure, or ano yung modal or others. Okay, so I guess so this is one of the advantage of AutoCAD na software. Okay? Then we have also, it's good for 2D drawing and 3D modeling software. Okay, so ito yung nagandahan ko sa AutoCAD, because if I make a floor plan, so I can make it into 2D drawing. So mamaya, so kapag titingnan natin yung AutoCAD, parang graphing paper siya na ginagamit ng mga engineering at saka ng architects. So when it comes sa dimensions, sa measurements, so actually accurate yung AutoCAD. Okay? Then also, aside sa sa 2D drawing, so kaya din ng AutoCAD na gumawa ng 3D modeling. Okay? So mamaya, so papakita ko sa inyo kung paano gawin yung dito na muna tayo. Kung paano gawin yung 2D drawing. Okay? Then, it is developed by Autodesk. So, a USA-based company. Okay? So, yung Autodesk actually, isa sa mga sikat na brand when it comes sa graphical applications. Okay? Then, next. Oops. Okay, for the versions, okay, so we have AutoCAD software was first launched by Autodesk company in December 1982. Then in 1988, so it comes in India. So the first version of AutoCAD was R1. Then after that, so we have R2, R3, R4, and so on. Then in 2000, so Autodesk launched a version of AutoCAD. So 2000. After that, so we have also 2001, 2002, 2003, and so on. Then this time, yung pinaka-latest nila, so we have AutoCAD 2022. Ito yung pinaka-latest nila. That launched on March 23, 2021. Okay? So it means kapag mataas yung version, so mataas din yung specification ng computer na gagamitin. Okay? Then, next. So, advantage with the use of AutoCAD. So, first, so we have save a lot of time. Okay, so can you imagine how much time it would take to manually draw a building plan? So the AutoCAD software has taken things to a whole new level. So architectural drawings and any other type of design can be done in lesser time. So this means some output and increased productivity. Okay, so ito yung maganda kapag magaling ka sa tinatawag na CAD. Okay, so hindi ka nagagawa manually. Then same time, so with the use of technology, so madali na lang sa'yo. So, at the same time, accurate pa yung drawing na ginagawa mo. Then, we have also user-friendly. Okay, so one thing you will probably like about the software is how easy it is to use. So, it comes with a user-friendly interface that you can grasp within a short period of time. Okay, so when it comes to interface, yes, I can say that user-friendly talaga yung AutoCAD. But for the functionality, for the process, so dyan lang yung medyo complex gamitin yung AutoCAD. Okay, then we have number 3. So you can work in 3D spaces. So with AutoCAD, you can actually create images in 3D. So it is even much faster to generate a 3D model than you would have by hand. So this is also possibility of drawing in 2D. Okay, so ito yung isa sa parang importance din when it comes sa engineering at saka sa architecture, architecture, it because of 3D modeling. So, parang they have a glance na. So, kahit hindi pa nagawa yung products, so makikita na nila yung output ng kanilang drawing. Okay? Then we have also number 4. So, it is useful in many industries and branches. So, basically, AutoCAD is used in architecture, electromechanics, civil industry, electronics, and chemistry. Okay, so useful for the industry, it's because they increase the productivity. So when it comes to production sa products with the use of CAD, so medyo mataas na. So unlike kapag gumagamit sila ng manual. Then I can say also efficient time. So then less manpower. Okay, so you will hire like CAD/CAM operator, then they can work now with the products or the projects. Okay, then I can say also the accuracy. So when it comes sa precision ng measurements, so I can say talaga accurate yung AutoCAD. So it means yung quality ng product kapag na-print na, so you can sure talaga na sa magandang quality yung product. Okay? Then the program allows users to convert their work. Okay? So for instance, you can convert your work to either file formats such as PDFs or PDN, and afterward share them with other people. Okay, so kapag gumawa ng floor plan, then you need to convert it into PDF. So kaya naman ng AutoCAD na gawin yan. Okay, so it consists of specific drafting tools. So this can be used with generating geometric dimensions, mechanical symbols, wall symbols, and surface texture symbols. Okay, so actually, yung AutoCAD, so they have something tools specifically for civil engineering, for mechanical engineering, and for architectures. Yung yan lang, so medyo bibilhin mo lang sa Autodesk. Then number 7, so we have AutoCAD software offers professional designs. Yes, so I can say talaga na professional yung design ng AutoCAD. So yan yung reasons na ginagamit talaga. Mostly ginagamit talaga yung AutoCAD. So it is flexible and hence you can come up with different type of designs. Furthermore, it allows you to use designs and modify them. Okay, then artists are able to check the design and determination if it's within the specification. In this case, the user can simply take a look at the design in the early stage and get to know if they are headed in the right direction. Yan yung sabi ko kanina. So, ito yung parang reason talaga bakit ginagamit yung AutoCAD. It's because doon sa sinasabi natin prototype. Okay, so kahit hindi pa nagawa actual yung structure or yung plate or yung model. So, but with this kind of application, so makikita mo na yung final output ng project mo. So, yan kaganda yung AutoCAD. Okay? Then, easy documentation and printing into several forms. You can print the documentation so that it is saved by multiple users. This means that document reproduction and cloning, it is simple fit with comes to AutoCAD. Okay, so isa din sa pinakamagandahan ng AutoCAD. Okay, so yan yung mga advantages of with the use of AutoCAD software. Okay, then next, what is the cons of this software? Okay, so number 1, so we have expensive startup cost. Okay, so AutoCAD can be very expensive, with the initial cost being particularly high. This is because there are hardware costs. So yung unit na gagamitin mo, especially kapag mataas yung version, it means dapat mataas, maganda din yung system requirement ng computer na gagamitin mo. Then also, so medyo expensive din yung this kind of software, and also yung training ng ganitong software. So medyo expensive lang. Okay? Then number 2, fully grasping the use of this software takes time. Okay? So AutoCAD may be specific in its applications, but it consists of so many functions. Yan yung sabi ko kanina, medyo complex when it comes sa functionality of this kind of software. So hindi siya madaling matutunan. It takes time talaga, or it take a lot of time before you can know everything in details sa ganitong application. So parang yan yung pinaka-cons ng AutoCAD. So the software needs a strong computer processing power. Yan yung sabi ko kanina. Then the course involving its training are expensive. So yan din yung sinabi ko kanina. So when it comes sa training, so medyo expensive lang yung pag-train sa ganitong course ng AutoCAD. So I guess medyo limited lang yung nag-offer ng ganitong training ng AutoCAD. It's because talagang medyo mahalan yung training ng AutoCAD. Okay, so then next, so AutoCAD cannot really edit lines and locations. So medyo yan. So mamaya makikita natin bakit medyo mahirap na gamitin yung AutoCAD. Then when it comes sa format, so actually medyo limited din yung AutoCAD. So we have DWG, then DFX, then we have also PDF for the file format. So medyo limited lang talaga yung file format ng AutoCAD. Then when it comes sa colors, so medyo limited din yung colors na ma-offer ng AutoCAD. Okay, so kapag yung project mo is more about sa graphics, so I cannot recommend na gamitin yung AutoCAD sa ganun project. But kapag yung project mo is like floor plan, o kaya yung mga more doon sa accuracy ng products or ng model. So I can suggest talaga or I can recommend talaga na the best talaga yung AutoCAD. Okay? Then next. So, okay, so who uses AutoCAD? Yan yung sabi ko kanina. So actually, yung AutoCAD is intended talaga for architecture. So we have also interior designing, civil engineering, when it comes to structures. Then when it comes sa engine, sa gear, saka sa plate, so we have mechanical engineering. Then also electrical engineering, use AutoCAD. And for the manufacturing, so talagang ginagamit yung AutoCAD. Okay? Then next, let's try to see the system requirements of these applications. Okay? So for the operating system, so actually it based sa version na ginagamit na software. So actually yung system requirement na naka-indicate dito is ito yung version 2018 na ginagamit ko ngayon. So but if you use yung updated like 2022 na version ng AutoCAD, so I guess medyo mataas talaga yung system requirements. So again, so for the operating system, so we can use yan, so Windows 7, either 32-bit and 64 bits. Then we have also Windows 8.1. Then we have also Windows 10, but it's good for 64-bit only. Okay? Yan yung operating system. But, okay, then next, we have CPU type. So, for 32-bit, so we have 1 gigahertz or faster na processor. Then for the, for the 64-bit, so yes, we have also 1 gigahertz or faster for 64-bit. Okay? For the memory, so yung minimum requirement for 32 bits, so we have 2 gig, but yung recommended, so we have 4 gig. Then if you use 64-bit na operating system, so yung minimum requirement natin, so we have 4 gig, but yung recommended, so we have 8 gig na memory ng RAM ng computer. Okay, for the display card, so ito talaga medyo need talaga natin ito. So Windows display adapter capable of 1360 by 768 with true color capabilities and have a DirectX or DirectX 9 or DirectX 11 compliant card recommended. Okay, for the hard disk, okay, so yung minimum nila is dapat we have free space na 4 gig. Then actually I suggest also to have an SSD card so that medyo mabilis yung pag-run ng applications. Okay, then we need also yung framework. So we have .NET framework version 4.6. Then for the network, yes, we really need an internet for installations. So for the subscription of the applications. Okay, so yan yung system requirements ng AutoCAD na ginagamit ko ngayon na version 2018. Okay? Then, for the samples, okay, so ito yung samples ng AutoCAD drawing. Okay, so in the left side, actually, ito yung 2D drawings. Okay, kung titingnan natin, so wala siyang masyadong color, but more siya sa dimensions. Okay? Then, in the right side, so ito naman yung example of 3D modeling ng AutoCAD. Okay, so yan yung examples of AutoCAD. Okay? So, I guess, so okay na tayo for what is AutoCAD. So, medyo naiintindihan na natin yung advantage, yung cons ng paggamit ng ganitong software. So, next, we will go to the applications. Okay? So, okay. So, before we begin, so again, so this is good for beginners. So, it means yung pagtuturo is from beginner talaga. So, from scratch talaga. So, it means yung kapag medyo alam mo na yung paggamit ng ganitong software, then medyo advanced ka na. So I guess, yan. So baka medyo mapupuwert ka lang sa topic na ito. Okay? Then, when it comes sa paggamit ng AutoCAD, so actually, we will have like different techniques. So yung mostly na ina-advise ko. So kung saan ka comfortable, so I guess mas prepare ko na yun yung gagamitin mo. Okay? So let's begin. So again, so I am using AutoCAD version 2018. Okay? So kapag inopen natin yung AutoCAD, so yung unang makikita natin interface, so actually okay, so ito yung startup ng AutoCAD. Okay? So we have also here open. Okay? So it means kapag meron ka ng nagawang drawing or something model, so with the use of open, so you can update or something, modify na lang yung drawing. Okay? But when we say start drawing, so it means we will creating from the scratch. From the scratch na drawing. So I will click start drawing. Okay, so ito yung startup niya. Okay, ito yung interface niya. So like sa sinabi ko kanina, so yung AutoCAD parang graphing paper yung itsura niya. Okay, so let's try to overview yung interface. Okay, so dito sa itaas, okay, so actually ito yung tinatawag natin na access toolbar. Okay, you can save save with the use of it from the access toolbar. So may mga button tayo dito like saving, yan. So save as, then like open. So you can select here with the access toolbar. Okay? Then yung icon na A, ito naman yung tinatawag natin na application button. If I click that one, so yes, lalabas diyan yung other properties ng AutoCAD like yung new, kapag gusto natin gumawa ulit ng panibagong drawing, kapag gusto nating i-save yung drawing natin, so nandito din sa application button. Okay, then next dito na portion, so ito naman yung tinatawag natin na ribbon area. Okay, so yung properties, okay, so nandito lang. Okay, like kapag gumagamit tayo mamaya ng ng tools, so dito natin makikita sa ribbon area. Okay? Then we have also file tabs. Okay? So like for example, gusto ko bumalik dito sa parang homepage ng AutoCAD. So dito ko lang makikita sa file tab ng AutoCAD. Or di kaya gusto ko bumalik doon sa drawing ko. So you can select dito sa file tab. Di kaya you can create also another type of drawing using file tab. Okay? So, this time I will close na muna. Okay? Then, sa ilalim naman, so ito naman yung tinatawag nating UCS or coordinates. Okay? So, like sa wrapping paper, so we have Y coordinates and X coordinates. So, sa AutoCAD, so we have also Y and X coordinates. Then, we have also layout tabs. Okay? Like for example, so if we try to print yung project natin. So, okay, punta lang dito sa layout tabs. Okay, so ito siya, yung layout tabs natin. Okay? So, balik na ako dito sa model. Okay? Then, dito, okay, so sa bottom center ng AutoCAD, so ito naman yung tinatawag natin na command line. Okay, so mostly kapag gumagamit tayo ng shortcut, so, yung ginagawa natin, actually, is nag-set tayo ng command. Okay? Like, for example, I want to use UCS. Just type lang yung UCS dito. Okay? Then, yan. So, you can use the tools or the functions of UCS. Okay? Then, like, for example, so, you need to use the line. So, type lang line or L. Then, you can use the line tool ng AutoCAD. Okay? So again, so this is the command line ng AutoCAD. So if you want to medyo mabilis yung pag-drawing mo or mahilig ka sa doon sa shortcut, so malaking advantage yung tinatawag natin command line. Okay? Then next is we have also view cube. Okay, ito yung view cube natin. So like for example, okay, so gagawa tayo ng 3D. So far yung view guys nasa top view ako. Then like for example, so okay, so para makita natin yung function ng ng view ko. So like for example, I have here a rectangle, then I will change my view. Yan. So ito naman yung kung titingnan natin, so nagiging back view siya. Okay, so yan, left view, front view. Okay, then balik lang ako dito sa top view. Okay, so if you're planning to create a 3D model, so mostly gagamitin mo talaga yung view cube ng AutoCAD. Okay, then sa ilalim, so ito naman yung tinatawag natin status bar ng AutoCAD. Okay, so like for example, so I have here the snapping type of AutoCAD. So ito medyo importante ito. So mamaya so makikita natin yung function nito. So far dito sa akin, so naka-check yan. Mostly yung endpoint kapag mag-snap ako ng objects. So midpoint, center, yan. So quadrant, nandito din. Extension, tangent. So, dito nyo lang makikita sa status bar. Okay? Okay, so next. So far, I guess, so, oops, sorry. So, okay na tayo doon sa sa interface ng AutoCAD. So, ngayon, so punta tayo doon sa zoom at saka sa pan tool ng AutoCAD. Okay? So, for zooming sa AutoCAD, so yung gawin lang actually is okay, scroll up lang. Okay, to zoom in. Then scroll down lang to zoom out. Okay? Yan lang kasimple kapag mag-zoom tayo sa AutoCAD. Then, if you need to use the pan tool, okay, yung gawin lang, just hold lang yung scroll. Then, lalabas na dyan yung parang hand tool ng AutoCAD. Then, you can move the area of AutoCAD. Okay? So medyo ganun lang kasimple kapag mag-zoom in tayo at saka magpapan tool ng AutoCAD. Okay? Then, next, okay, so punta tayo doon sa object ng AutoCAD. Okay? So, for the object, so punta lang tayo sa ribbon area ng AutoCAD. Then, punta lang dito sa home. Then, we have draw. Okay? Click ko lang yung draw. Then, dito, so actually, limited naman lang yung medyo hindi ganun kadami yung shape or object ng AutoCAD. Okay? So, medyo, we have line, polyline, circle, and arc. Okay? So, yes, unahin muna natin yung line. Okay, so I will click the line. Then, to create the line, just simply hold left click and drag. Yan. Then you can release that one. Okay, so you can create that one. You can create. Okay, so until it make an object. Okay, then if you cut out the line, yung gawin mo lang is just press escape lang. Okay. So, yan yung line tool ng AutoCAD. Again, so draw, then click lang yung line. Then we have that one. So, we can create line. Okay? Then, next, we have also polyline. Okay? So, actually yung polyline parang line din siya. But, yung different niya, so kapag gumagawa ko ng shape, okay, then, if I try to select yung polyline, so automatically, so isang object yung na-select ko. Unlike dito sa line, so kapag mag-select ako dito, so naka-indicate per line talaga yung line. Okay? So yan yung different ng line at saka ng polyline. Okay? So I will select all. So to select all actually is yung ginagawa ko is by left click, okay, then drag lang. Then, to delete, so press lang yung delete na button. Okay? Then we have circle. Okay? So, actually, I drag this one. So, kung titingnan natin, so we have an arrow key dito. It means we have another type of circle. Yan, medyo madami dyan. So, we have center radius, center diameter, 2-point circle, 3-point circle, tan-tan radius, and tan-tan-tan. So, actually, ito, so circle din siya, but it depends sa scenario ng pagdodraw mo. Okay, so mamaya makikita natin yung, like for example, kung paano gagamitin yung tan-tan radius at saka yung diameter na circle at saka yung radius na circle. Okay, so but for now, so papakita ko yung paano gamitin yung circle. Okay, so to draw a circle, so yung gagawin lang is just like that one. Left click and drag lang. See? Circle, okay? Drag lang. Then, yan, you can create a circle. Okay? Then, sure, next. Okay, so I will press delete. So we have arc. Okay, so ito mostly, yes, I can say na ginagamit din ito, yung arc. So it depends also sa drawing na ginagawa mo. So, ito yung itsura ng arc. So actually we have different type of arc din dito. So I guess hindi ko na matatakol lahat ito. So pipiliin lang natin yung mostly na ginagamit ng arc. Okay? So to draw a arc, so actually yung gawin lang is left click, draw arc. Okay. So specify natin muna yung starting point. Okay, then you can draw an arc. Okay? Like that one. Okay. Then next, so I will select and press delete. And next, so we have also a shape. Okay, a rectangle. Okay, so to draw a rectangle, so okay, again, so nandito yung rectangle dito. So to draw a rectangle, so you can use that one. You can use left click and drag, then upside. I will press enter now. Okay. Then you can create either vertical or upside. I will press enter. Okay. Horizontal or vertical rectangle. Okay. So select all, then I will press delete. Okay. Then we have also. Okay. So what else we have here? Okay, so yan sa tools na rectangle, if I click yung parang triangle, so we have also a polygon here. Okay, so we can set the number of polygon. Like for example, I want to use 6 sides of polygon, then press enter, then drag. Oops. Okay, so I will select yan, inscribe in circle. Okay. So again, so 6, okay. Then 1, oops. Okay, so we can create a polygon. Okay. Either it's a square, a triangle, or a hexagon. So yung AutoCAD actually, so we have a polygon here. Okay. So I will drag then. Okay, I will select and I will press delete. Okay. Then now, so medyo, okay, so pupunta tayo when it comes sa command. Okay. So medyo familiar na tayo dito sa different kind of objects. So next, so we'll try naman kung paano gagamitin yung command. Okay. So kanina, so pinakita ko na yung brief ng how to use the command. Okay, so mostly para ito yung shortcut key ng other applications. Like for example, I want to use line, so I will somehow will not use the mouse, but I will use the command. Okay, so type lang yung L, or mostly yung pwede din dito. So lalabas yung line, or yung ginagawa ko actually is I'm pressing enter na lang. observe. Or direct na lang pala. So just type L, then, okay, then I will press enter to use the line. Okay. Then next, so ito yung parang crucial. Dapat dito sa command, so babasahin mo talaga yung next na or something instruction ng command. Okay, so like for example, sabi niya, so specify first point. So I will set yung coordinates into 0. Then yung y, let's say, okay, I will set 20. Okay, then I will press enter. Okay, if I zoom in that one, okay, yan, so okay, so ito yung 0 ng x. Then ito naman yung 20 doon sa value na yung value na type ko kanina. Okay, so ito yung starting point. So it means ito yung umpisa ng line. Then next, yung sabi niya, okay, so after pressing that one, so dito, so we have an option to set the length of the line. Okay, so like for example, I will set 60. Yan. And dito also, so meron din tayong, okay, angle. Okay, like for example, sorry. We'll use again line. Okay, so just type lang yung L or di kaya yung line, then specify first point. So this time I will use yung x naman yung 20, then yung y naman yung 0. Okay, para makikita natin yung different. Then I will press enter. Okay, so kung titingnan natin, okay, so kanina nandito siya, but now yung coordinates ng starting point natin, yung starting point natin, so naka-indicate siya dito sa x na 20, then yung y natin is, so ito yung 0. Okay, so I guess kapag gumagamit ka talaga ng AutoCAD, so you have to be familiarized doon sa tinatawag natin graphing paper. Okay, so you have that one, then the distance or the length, so let's say 60, then the angle, so let's say I will make it 45. Okay, so ito yung labasan ng line ko. Okay, so for the angle, so let's say ito yung 0, then yung okay, yung coordinates na ito naman yung tinatawag natin 90 degrees. Then dito sa left side, ito naman yung 180. Then dito sa ilalim, ito naman yung, okay, ito naman yung 270. So then back, so again, so ito naman yung 0. Okay, so when it comes dito sa AutoCAD, so dapat familiar ka din sa sinasabi na angle ng AutoCAD. Okay, I will select, then I will press delete. Okay, so other type of command, okay, so like for example, I will use rectangle. Okay, then starting point, so 0, 0, okay, yung x and y, then I will press enter. Okay, then let's say, so I will use 60. So you can create okay, so precise type of rectangle. Okay, then for the other type of commands, so what else? So yes, we have UCS. Then like for example, I will use the, okay, delete. So okay, so yan, just type lang delete, then sabi niya, so select object. Okay, then I will press enter to delete. Okay, so ganun importante yung tinatawag natin na command. Okay? So, okay, so other functions of command. Okay, so like for example again, so I have a rectangle. Okay, then I will draw a rectangle. Then I will move the rectangle. Okay, so aside dito sa modification, okay, na tool, so using the command, so I will type move. I will select the object. Okay, so yan lang, so babasahin lang talaga yung instruction dito sa command. So that one, I will press enter. Okay, then sabi niya, So specify base point. So I will select the center. Then I can move the object. Okay? So select, then I will press delete. Okay? So mamaya, so makita natin yung polyfunction ng command. Okay? Then, but now, so we'll go to the modify. Okay? So okay na tayo dito sa draw. Then next, so let's try to tackle yung modify. Okay? So we have move, we have rotate, we have copy, we have mirror, we have trim, then we have array, then we have fit. Okay? So let's try to use the move. Okay? So I will use command na lang para medyo mabilis tayo. So like for example, I have here a rectangle. Okay? Then I will draw a rectangle. So kanina, so pinakita ko na yung move. Just type lang yung move. Okay? Then using the move tool, okay, here in modify, so I will select the object. Then I will select the base point. Like for example, so yung gusto mo dito naman sa edge, sa may top left, so select mo lang yung base point, then you can move the object. Okay? So, yan sabi ko kanina, ganun ka complex, gamitin yung AutoCAD. So, yan. Then next, like for example, you need to use again move. Okay, yung ginagawa ko na lang. So, I will press enter na lang based doon sa previous history na ng tool na ginagamit ko. Okay. Then I can use again the move tool. Okay, I will select the object. Then I will press enter. Okay, then I will select the baseline. Then again, I can move the object. Okay. Then next, so we have also copy. Okay. So yung gagawin ko is using command na lang. So I will type copy. Oh, sorry. And I will select object. Okay. Then I will press enter to copy. Then okay. So I will select the base point. Then I can copy an object. Okay. So, you have two ways actually. Either you can use the mouse, then select the tool. Or kung gusto nyo mabilis, so you can type the tool, then with the use of command. So, yan. So, medyo mabilis yung functionality ng drawing. Okay? Then next, so what else do we have? Okay. So, let's try yung stretch. Okay? So, unlike sa Photoshop na kapag nag-stretch ako, so I can use the nodes na lang. Then, ganyan. So, actually dito, so same din. So, we can stretch or modify yung drawing natin by selecting yung nodes. Okay? Or kung gusto mo talaga na gamitin yung stretch tool, so just type stretch. Okay, then sabi niya, so select yung side ng object na gusto mo stretch. So, I want to stretch this side. So, oops, sorry. So, enter again. So, I will, oops, sorry. So, dito na natin. Oops, sorry. Dito na natin. Okay. So, again, so we have rectangle. Okay. Then, I can draw a rectangle. Okay. Then, we will use stretch. I will type stretch. Okay, then I will select. Oh, sorry. And oops, sorry. Okay. I sorry. So again. Okay, so I will use stretch. I will select the object. I will press enter. Oops, sorry. So stretch. Select the side. Oh, bakit hindi siya mag-select? So let's try again. So rectangle. Okay. 1. So we have stretch. So select object to stretch by crossing the window or crossing the polygon. Sorry. Okay. Stretch. We have stretch. Okay, so I guess try na lang natin na. So, okay. So again, so we have rectangle. So yan yung sabi ko kanina na medyo complex na gamitin yung yung AutoCAD. So because sa kanya functionality. Okay? So gawa tayo ulit. Okay. Ito naman siya. So we have stretch. Okay, so select objects to stretch by crossing the window. Ay, natin. Let's try. Oops. Tingnan natin. Then let's say 20. Oops. Then medyo lalakihan natin yung value. Okay? So stretch. So dapat magsaselect yung side na ito. Bakit tayo ng mag-stretch? Okay, so again, stretch. Okay, so I guess medyo malak. Kapag hindi pa rin siya, I guess merong problema yung AutoCAD. Okay, so let's try that one. Then we have stretch. Ay, dito. So, stretch. Oh, hindi siya magsiselect. Dapat yung side na ito mag-select. Okay. So again, so we have stretch. So select object to stretch by crossing the window. So serve found. Okay, ito pala. Okay, so yung gagawin kapag mag-stretch, okay. Okay, so yan. So you can stretch an object. Yan ganyan. So just dragging dito sa corner na ito. Then you can stretch yung object. Okay? Then next, so we will go to the rotate. Okay? So like for example, okay, so gawa ko dito ng rectangle, okay? Then yan, then I will use the tool of rotate. So yung gagawin ko is just type na lang dito sa command. So either RO or rotate, then I will press enter. Then sabi niya, so select the object to rotate. Okay? Then I will press enter. Then specify ko yung base point, either dito sa center. Yan, you can rotate the object. O di kaya, okay, so one. Okay. Select object. Okay, goods. Then specify base point. So, okay, so I will specify the base point of rotation from here naman. Then yung concentration of my rotation. So, andyan siya. Okay. So again, if you want to rotate the object, so either you can use the command, just type RO, or you can use the rotate tool. Okay? Then, what else? So, okay. So, ito. So, yung array, actually, medyo, okay. So, medyo mostly used din ito. So, let's try to use array. Okay? So, like for example, I have circle, gawa ko ng circle, then like that one. Okay, so then next, so okay, gawa ko ng panibagong circle dito. Okay, then I will try to move. Okay, so I will select, oops, sorry. I will try to move. I will select the object. Okay, so I will set the base point, then I will move to here from the center. Then I will use the array. Okay, so either we have yan, so I will use polar array. Okay, so I will select the object. I will press the enter. Okay, then okay, so I will set the base point. So gusto ko, okay, gagawa ko dito ng object with the use of array. Okay, so I will set here the center of rotation of my small circle. Okay, then we have that one. Okay, so if you want to add yung circles, actually, so we have items, punta lang dito. Then you can add, like for example, okay, so either 10 objects. Okay, so yan. So, okay, so we have that one. So what else? Okay, so we have also, so I will tackle din yung mga importante. So we have trim. Ito mamaya magagamit natin ito. Like for example, I have yan, multiple objects. Okay, then I will use trim. Okay, so using the command, I will type trim. I will press enter, then I will select that one, then, okay, then I will press enter again to delete. Oops, sorry. Okay, that one. Okay, so yan yung sinasabi natin. Okay, so yung tandaan lang is you have to, ano lang talaga, again, so, okay, you have to follow lang yung sinasabi ng command. Okay? So, like that one. Okay. Then again, so, use yung trim. Okay? Yan. Like for example, trim select object or select all. Okay? So, I will select yung object na need ko to trim. Okay? Then, sabi niya, so, trim select objects. Okay? So, I will press enter to finalize yung selection ko. Okay, then yan, so sabi niya, so I can trim the object. Okay, so again, so you have to follow lang yung sinasabi dito sa command. Okay? Okay, so okay, so yan yung most na tool na ginagamit natin dito sa modify. So okay, so mamaya, so I have here a sample plate. So try natin na gamitin yung draw at saka yung modify. So we will combine yan mamaya. Okay? But now, so let's try to draw a line. Okay? Using commands and coordinates. Okay? So kanina medyo pinakita ko na. Like for example, so that one. So we have starting point. So 0 yung x ko, 0 din yung y ko. Okay? So if I try to zoom in, okay, so we have that one. Okay. Then next, yung distance. Okay, like for example, I will set 60 yung distance. Oops, sorry. Okay. Time. Okay, so starting point, 0, 0, yung x and y. Then yung distance, so let's say 60. Then yung angle niya. So I want to draw, okay, in here direction, from the right side direction. So it means I will set the angle into 0. Okay, that one. Let's check. Okay, so we have that one. Then next, another line. So 60. Then the angle this time. So gusto ko pataas naman. So I will set 90 degrees yung angle. Okay. Then next is distance. So let's say 20. Then gusto ko naman papuntang left side. So it means dito siya. So I will set the angle into 180 degrees. Okay, like that one. Then again, gusto ko medyo pataas naman. So we have, okay, distance. So let's say 30, then yung angle pataas. So we have 90 degrees. Sorry. Oops. Okay, so I guess nando ko lahat. So I will, okay, so again, line, so 0, 0. Okay, then, okay, so make it simple tayo. Okay, so 60, then 0. Okay, that one. So medyo magki yung parang hindi 60. Okay, so 60, then 0. Okay, tama pa. So that one. So kung gusto pataas again, so we have distance first, 20, then, okay, let's say 90. Yan. Then papuntang left. So 60 yung distance. Then let's say 180 degrees. Then pa down naman. So we have, like, for example, okay, so I guess 20, then 270 degrees. Sorry. Oops. Okay. Okay, so yan yung example ng ng using commands and coordinates. Okay, so we have, okay, so let's try to combine all. Okay, so medyo siya. Okay, so we will make a plate. Okay, so para makita natin yung polyfunction ng AutoCAD. Okay, so we have either plate dito. So this one is mostly used by mechanical engineering. Okay, so let's try to interpret this one into AutoCAD. Okay, so yung gagawin ko, so I will set yung units. So using command, so I will type UN for the units. Then for the precision, so I will use 3 decimal point. Then type, yes, I will use decimal. Then for the units, okay, so I will use centimeters. Okay, so we have different units here. So we have inches, feet, meters, kilometers. Okay, so I will use centimeters. Okay, for the type of angle, okay na ako dyan. Then precisions. Okay, so let's try to see doon sa drawing. Okay, so yung angle, tingnan natin. Okay, so far wala siyang decimal point dito. So yung gagawin ko, yung precision ko is 0 na. Okay, then I will press. Okay, so now yung units ko is good for centimeters. Okay. Okay, so next, so before we start, so I guess we will have to analyze muna yung drawing, okay? So, okay, actually yung pinakamahirap, so kung saan tayo mag-uumpisa ng drawing, okay? So, okay, so I guess we can start from here. We can also start here. Then we can also start here. So we can also start here, okay? So we have different options. So yan yung number 1 natin muna. So when it comes kapag may ganito kayong design, so Yes, so, yung unang gagawin talaga, so we will have to analyze muna yung drawing. Okay? So, especially yung mga dimension, kapag gumawa tayo ng ganitong plate, so kapag gumamit tayo ng next step, yung hindi tayo mahihirapan. Okay? So, I guess, okay, so we can start here. Okay? So, dito tayo mag-umpisa. Into the center. Okay? So, from here, sabi niya, yung diameter, okay, so if we try to see, kapag ganito yung symbol, it means diameter ng circle, so we have 1.125, okay? So, I will use circle, I will type circle, then starting point ko, so I will use 0, 0, okay? So, that one. Then, sabi niya, dito sa command, so specify radius or circle or diameter. So I will need diameter, not reduced. So it means I will type D for diameter. Okay. Then next is the value of diameter. Okay. So the value of diameter, so we have 1.125. Okay. So I will type 1.125. Then I will press enter. Okay. The next, so okay, so gawa tayo ng isang circle. So we have this one. So, sabi niya, so yung diameter, so we have 1.750. Okay? So, again, so I will type circle. Then, starting point, so 0 yung X, 0 din yung Y. Then, I will need diameter, not reduced. So, it means I will type D to specify the diameter. Okay, then, yung value, yan na, lumabas na. Okay, so I will put 1.750. Okay? So, yan ba ito? Okay. Then, next. Ito, medyo... Okay, so, we will try to create from here, okay, to here. So, dito na tayo. Okay? So, sabi niya, yung distance, so, tingnan natin. Okay, so... Okay, so... We have... Okay, so dito na lang muna. So, from here to here. Okay. So, sabi niya yung distance from center to here, so we have 2.312. Okay, so yung gagawin ko, I will use construction line. So, to use construction line, just type XL. Yan. Then, sabi niya, dito sa command natin, so, we can create either horizontal or vertical, angular, or bisect, offset, construction line. So, I guess we will need vertical. So, type lang ako dito D, then press ko lang yung enter. Yan. Then, starting point natin. So, 0. Then, yung X, 0 din yung Y. Then, I will press them. Okay? Yan. Then, para hindi ako malito, so, yung gagawin ko, yung construction line ko, so, I will select. Then, I will press the right click. Then, I will go to the properties. Okay? Then, I will color it by something red. Okay? Okay? Then, next. So, from here to here, sabi niya yung distance, so we have 2.312. Okay? So, yung gagamitin ko to set the distance using construction line, so I will use another tool. So, we will use offset. Okay? Get that one. So, type lang ako offset. Okay? Then, I will use true. Then, sabi niya, so select object to offset. So, yung offset ko dito yung construction line. So, I will select the construction line. Then, I will drag papunta kung saan direction. Then, next, so I will input the value na 2.312. Okay, so you have that one. So, if we try to check using dimension, okay, so I will type DIM for dimension. Okay, and okay, so we have dimension. Oh, sorry. Okay, so home, then punta lang ako dito sa annotations, then I will use linear na dimension. Okay, so let's check kung tama yung value natin. Okay, so we have 2.31. Okay. 312. Yan. Okay, so medyo malaki lang yung ano. So right click, you can change, you can also change that one if you want. So yung gagawin lang. So right click, then properties, then we have, okay, so yung arrow size, so I guess we'll have 0.5. Then yung, para medyo hindi siya malaki, okay. Then yung text height, okay, so okay, so we have text, so adjust natin yung text height, so let's say 0.5. So we have that one. Okay, so kung titingnan natin, so tama yung dimension natin. Okay, so I will close that one. Okay, so I will select, so okay. The next, okay, so dito na tayo. So okay, so we can create another circle. Okay, so sabi niya, based dito sa given na ito, so yung radius ng circle na ito, so we have point, okay, point, okay, 0.38. So yung gagawin ko, so okay, so I can move the UCS punta dito. Okay, so it depends sa inyo. Actually, so oops, so yan yung sabi ko kanina. So we have different ways in creating a drawing. So kung saan ka comfortably, actually is okay naman siya as long yung output is same lang doon sa hinahanap dito sa drawing na ito. Okay, so I will use circle. Okay, then starting point is 0, yung x, 0 yung y, then yung radius, so we have 0.438. So okay, then dito, so hindi na ako magta-type ng D. So it means I will put na lang yung value good for radius na lang. Okay, so 0.4, oops, sorry. Okay, 0.438. Okay, so 0, 0, then you have 0.438. Okay, that one. Then next, so I will create another circle. Yeah. So we have 0.875. Okay. Type ko circle, then 0, 0. Oops, so circle, 0 yung x. Okay, so again circle, 0, then value 0.875. So we have 0.875. Okay, we have that one. Then, okay, so we have that one na. Okay. And next, so okay, so you can draw next this one, or either kung gusto nyo, so you can draw naman dito. Okay, so I guess tatapusin ko na lang ito. So I will set muna dito, okay, so a construction line, so good for our circle. Okay, so sabi niya, okay, so from center, so okay, we can create construction line with a degree of 40 degrees yung angle. Okay, so okay, so just try natin XL, then okay, so click ko dyan, then angle, okay, then type ko is 40 degrees. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have that one. Okay. Okay, so we have circle here. Okay, so gawa muna ako ng circle. Okay, so we can use arc or circle. Okay, so okay, so I will use arc, draw. Okay, so arc, then center, start length. Okay, then from here to here. I see. Center. Enter, so I will press that one. So I will set the second position. Then we can draw an arc. Okay. So like for example that one. So okay. Or either kung medyo mahirap sa arc. So we can use circle. Okay. Then we'll put that one. Then yung value niya. So we have 2 point. Okay. 31. 0.31. Okay. So we have that one. So yan. So we have yan na. So we have, alam na natin kung saan natin nilagay yung next na circle natin. Okay. So I will use copy. So I will copy this one. I will copy this one. I will press enter. I will set the baseline. Then move ko lang papunta dito. Okay. So this one I guess I need to delete that one. Okay. Okay, so we have that one. Okay, so pa-finalize lang natin mamaya yan. Okay, that one. Then next, so, okay, so punta muna ako dito. So, from here, so sabi niya, yung distance, saan na ba yung distance? Okay, so we have, yan, 5.8, 0.1. Okay, so offset ako dito. Okay, true, 1. Okay, so papunta naman left. Then I will set the distance 5.804. Okay, so that one. And gawa naman ako ng circle. Okay, so yung maliit, so we have reduced na 4.37. Okay, so I guess ipat ko lang yung CS ko. Okay. Papunta dito. Ito. Okay. Then, gawa ko ng circle. Okay. Okay. 0, 0 yung baseline. Okay. Then, yung radius ko is point. Okay. 37. 0.437. 1. Okay. Then, we have another circle. Ito. Yung malaki, so we have radius niya is 0.750. Okay, so again, so circle 0, 0, circle 0, 0, then reduce so 0.757. Okay, yung tatlo. Then, okay, so offset ako dito. So 1, so gamit ako ng offset. 2, select ko ito, papunta dito, then I will set the value into 1. Okay? Then next, I will copy. Okay, so here and here, I will press enter, I will set the baseline, then okay. Then next, okay, so okay, so I can use line na lang dito. Okay, so gawa ko ng line. Okay, so I will hold control and press right click. So I guess I need the tangent to snap. Okay, from here, then to here. Okay, then another line. Okay, so we have that one. Then another line, so we have that one, and then another line. Sorry. Then this time I will trim. I will select all the objects. I will press enter to trim. Oops. You have that one. Okay. So let's try to check. So we have that one. Okay. Then next, Okay, so I guess I need this type of circle naman. So, from center, yung radius niya daw, so we have 1.375, okay? So, circle, okay. Then, I will click na lang dito yung baseline. Then, again, yung value, so we have 1.375. Ay, sorry. Oh, tama. Yung radius, so 1.375. So, 1. Sorry. So, 1.375. Okay, so we have that one. Then next, another line. Okay, so ito naman. Okay, so gawa tayo ng line. But this time, I will hold control again. Press the right click to snap. Then I will use tangent. Okay, from here. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so oops. Right click. Okay, tangent. Okay, so papunta dito. Okay, then I will process. Okay, we have that one. Okay, then next. Okay. Okay, so I guess. Okay, so dito naman tayo sa itaas. Okay, so yung distance here from center, papunta dito. Okay, so we have 1.875. Okay, so yung gagawin ko, okay, so using construction line, cell, let's magawa muna ako ng construction line. So, 0, 0 yung baseline. Check. Again, so XL. So, horizontal. Kahiga naman. Okay. Then, yung baseline is 0, 0. Okay, so gamit muna ako ng match up. Prop. Okay, so I will select and para hindi ako malito. Okay, that one. So it means yung red means yan yung construction line ko. Okay, then this time I will use offset. Okay, so through this one. And then yung value, so we have 1.875. Okay, observe. Ito yung value. Okay, from here daw to here, so we have 1.875. Okay, so we have 1.875. Okay, 1.875. Okay, we have that one. Then, balik tayo sa drawing. Okay, then from center, dito sa vertical, okay, yung distance niya, papunta dito, so we have 0.75 cm. Okay, so it means gamit ako ulit ng offset to this construction line. Okay, then again yung value, so we have 0.75 cm. Okay, we have that one. Okay, so this time, so hindi na ako gumawa ng circle. So, naset ko na yung position. Okay, so yung maliit, so yung diameter daw, so we have 0.75 cm. Okay, so circle. Okay, yung click ko na lang dito. Okay, then yung value, so we have 0.75 cm. 0.75 cm. Okay, okay, tama. Then next, so we have this one. Sorry, parang radius yun. Okay, so again, circle. So, click ko dito. Okay, so press ko muna yung D for diameter. Okay, then we have 0.75 cm. 0.75 cm. Okay, get that one. Then next, another circle. Okay, so click ko dyan. Then yung next value niya, so we have 1.625. 1.625. Okay. Oops, sorry. Reduced. So, enter. Oops, sorry. Circle. Okay. So, click. I will press D for diameter. Okay. Then value. So, we have 1.625. 1.625. Okay. We have that. Okay. So far, okay na tayo sa circle. Most ng mga circles nandito na. So, yung gagawin natin, so let's try to finalize this one. Okay. So Okay, balik muna ako dito. Okay? So dito, so we have different ways again. So para makagawa tayo dito ng arc, okay, either we will use arc or we will use the circle. Okay, so I guess I will use na lang yung circle. Okay, so we have here 2.312, then add ko lang yung value ng circle natin ng 0.875. Okay, so I guess ako na calculator. Okay, so let's try 2.312. Add natin yung 0.87. Sorry. So add natin yung 0.87. Okay, so we have 3187. So yung gagawin ko, so from here, gawa ko ng panibagong circle. Okay, so set ko lang dito. Then yung value niya, so we have 3.187. Okay, 3.187. Yan, okay. So, okay, nakagawa na tayo dito ng chord. Okay, so ito naman, gawa tayo ng chord. So again, you can use arc. Okay, but sa akin, so I will try to use numbers. Okay, so we have, they just na 4.38. Okay, so 2.312. Okay, yung distance. Add ko lang yung yung radius ng circle para makuha ko yung gano'ng kalaki yung circle na gagawin ko. So we have, okay, add ko lang. Okay, so we have 0.4, oops, 438. Okay, so we have 2.7. Okay, so let's try a circle. So, okay, click ko dyan. Okay, then yung value niya, yung radius, 2.75. Okay, 2.75. Okay, so we have that one. And next, oops, sorry. Okay, ito naman. Okay, so yung gagawin ko, okay, so we have 2.312, minus ko lang yung value ng circle para makuha ko yung next na circle na 0.438. Okay, so we have 1.74. Okay, so from here, okay, so we have circle. Okay, so set ko lang yung center. Then I will put the value of radius na 1.874. Okay, so we have that one. Okay. Okay, so we have that one, okay? Okay, so we can trim that one. So para hindi masakit sa mata, okay? So we will use trim. So I will set the objects. Okay, observe. Then I will press enter to delete that one, okay? Okay, so check natin muna dito sa drawing. Okay. Okay, so parang okay na ko dyan. Okay. Again. Trim. Okay, so I will select this object. Press enter. Okay. Ito. Okay. Then ito. Okay. The next, another trim. Time. Ito naman. Okay. Then I will press enter to delete the object. Oh, okay, tama. Then we have that one. We have that one. Okay, so okay. So far, medyo yan siya. Then yung gagawin ko, okay, so ito naman, yung curve naman, okay. So sabi niya, yung radius ng circle na ito, so we have 0.625. Okay. So this time, gagamitin ko yung another type of circle. Okay. So ito yung tantan radius. Okay. So I will select yung first na circle, then second circle. Okay. Then yung value niya, so we have 0.625. Okay. So 0.625. So we have that one. Okay. Then this time, trim natin. On. Okay. Then trim. So we have one, this one, this one. Okay. Then I will press enter. Okay. Then I will delete that one. Okay. So we have that one. Then next dito naman, so same value. So we have 2x. So it means dalawa yung circle. So ito yung number 1. Then yung number 2 natin na value. So if titingnan wala siyang value. But sabi niya 2x yung value niya. So it means same yung value nila dalawa. Okay. So we have 0.625. Okay. So dito naman. So again, gamit lang ako ng another type of circle. So we have tantan radius. Then I will select this circle. Then another circle. Just one. Then type ko lang yung 0.625. Okay. 0.625. We have that. Okay, then I will use trim. Okay. So we have that one. Select ko yan, select ko yan, select ko yan. Then I will press enter to delete the object. Okay. That one. We have one. We have option. So, okay. So I guess I don't need that one now. So we have trim. So select yung object first. Then press enter to trim. Okay, we have that one. Then next is, okay, so I guess ito na yung pinaka-last. So we have, okay, another circle here. So yung radius niya, so we have 1.757. Okay. So again, so I will use another type of circle na tantan radius. Okay. So I will click here. Okay, so I will click here, then I will type 1.750. 1.750. Okay, so okay. Okay, so I guess I will make join yung line na ito. Okay, so combine muna natin. So combine actually use lang yung command na join. Okay, so that one, then I will press enter. Okay, so it's one object na. Okay, then again, so we have tantan radius. Okay, so dito na lang. Okay, so I will select one, then select that one, then I will select 1.750. 1.750. One, right? So, okay, so, okay, that one, okay. I draw, I can reduce. So that one, then 1.75. Then I will use green. Select, then select, press enter to trim that one. Okay. So I will actually select all the construction line. I will use command. Okay. So let's check it. Okay, so we have that one. Okay, so we have that one, that one. So we have that one, that one. Okay. So I guess, okay, so medyo naubos na natin okay, yung lahat na nakalagay dito sa okay, plate na ito. So far, ito na yung final design niya. So, okay, so to save is, yung gagawin lang, so go lang dito. Okay, sa icon niya. Then, save as, okay. Then, I will select drawing. Then, okay, so I will select desktop. Okay, take note lang, kung gusto mong i-edit again into AutoCAD, so dapat yung file format mo is naka DWG pa. Okay? So we have, okay, Endler plate. Then, Then, if you want to export it into PDF, okay, one, export, okay, so we have PDF, okay, so desktop, then you can use it. Okay. So, if we try to check, okay, so, ito yung AutoCAD file ko, okay, so I can open that one, press natin. Okay, so let's try to open. Okay, so try natin yung open yung na-save natin na file dun sa AutoCAD. Then, yung PDF, okay, actually ito yung PDF natin. Okay, so ito siya. So it means, again, so we can edit or modify kapag naka.dwg lang siya. Then for PDF, okay, so, okay, ito yung PDF actually. So, we have centimeter. So kung titingnan natin, actually medyo maliit yung design natin. Okay, so I guess, okay, so actually, medyo, ano pa sana, madami pa akong itatapon. So, medyo limited lang talaga yung time natin. So, yan. So, actually, ano lang, ng research lang how to use these applications. So, in internet actually, so, we have a bunch of tutorial dito paano gamitin yung AutoCAD. Okay, so I guess that's all for my presentation.
All right. So thank you so much, Sir Ian, for that presentation. Actually, it's a bit hard for me because I am not really good in measurement and all of that. But anyway, we have a lot of questions posted in our open forum link. But before we proceed, I know you need some time for water break. So to all our viewers, meantime, please allow me to present to you, or let's watch this COVID-19 vaccination advocacy.
Besh, nakabakuna ka na? Amligan, ang ikaayong lawas, magpabakuna na para abanse ka.
All right, so it's everyone. I hope that most of you, our viewers right now, are vaccinated. If not, please go to the nearest vaccination centers because all over the province, there are already a lot of vaccination sites where you can just go and walk in and have your vaccination. So it's a way for us to protect not just ourselves, but also our family. Okay, so I hope you will get vaccinated. So while we are waiting for Sir Ian, please allow me to acknowledge our viewers who stayed with us all throughout this webinar. So good afternoon and watching from Pontevedra National High School. Hello there, especially to the teaching force and the staff of Pontevedra National High School. Sir Peter from the Castellano National High School, thank you so much for joining us as well and for staying. And of course, Jayo, it seems that I already know you personally because we've been our avid viewer for all our webinars. Thank you, Jayo, for joining us from CTU Moalboal Campus. And Emilio Gabayoyo, thank you as well. Anita Andaya Dupaog from Don Carlos Ledesma National High School, San Carlos City. And Jonah Evio, hi there, Jonah from CCS 10. And Chari Christine Villaverde Peña Flor. A blessed afternoon to you as well. All right. And Mary Grace, yeah, Value Spin, thank you so much for watching. So, Sir Ian is now ready, I guess. RJ, thank you. And, all right, so, Sir Ian, are you ready for the first question?
Yes, Ms. Ari.
Okay, so the first question posted in our open forum link is, why is it that training for AutoCAD is expensive? Is it because the software is expensive as well?
Now, actually, it's because of the complex how to use the applications. So, medyo, ano kasi, ng limited lang yung nakakaalam how to use the AutoCAD. I guess that's why the reasons.
Okay, so the complexity of the software itself.
Yes, Miss Sally.
What about the software? Is it expensive?
Yes, Miss Sally. Medyo, unlike doon sa, merong ibang na mas mahal compared dito sa, sa AutoCAD. When it comes sa drafting tools like yung Creo or Katia. So, medyo talagang mahal sila. But, yung AutoCAD, masasabi ko na expensive talaga.
Compared
I
to
guess,
Adobe.
yes, Miss Sally. Pero I guess meron silang for student version, yun yung tinatawag nila na AutoCAD LT. Yan, medyo hindi ganun ka-expensive compared dun sa AutoCAD na ginagamit ko.
Okay. So let's now proceed to question number 2. Is AutoCAD a necessary skill for graphic artists to learn? And what field of works will it be relevant?
Okay, so actually, if you plan to become a graphic artist, so yung AutoCAD is hindi advisable for yes, Miss Anne. It depends upon sa project na ginagawa. Like for example, sabi ko kanina, yung AutoCAD, limited talaga yung colors, yan. So kung yung project mo is more sa design, more sa colors, I cannot suggest with the use of AutoCAD. But if your intended is yung project na gawin mo is good for accuracy, like plates, gear, then you need the analysis of structures. So I guess I recommend yung AutoCAD. That's why yung AutoCAD, mostly yung gumagamit nito is yung mga engineers at saka yung mga architects.
Architects and engineers.
Kung 3D, I guess they can use naman SketchUp instead of AutoCAD.
All right. Okay, so let's now proceed to the last question for today. Is it possible to use keyboard characters or assign function keys to AutoCAD commands?
Yes, Ms. Sally. So AutoCAD also have a functions to create a shortcut key or something command.
All right, so it is possible. All right, so I hope that's clear. Thank you so much, Sir Ian. Do you have any parting message to our viewers for this afternoon?
Yeah, so actually, when it comes sa AutoCAD, so yan yung sabi ko kanina. So when it comes sa interface, yes, user-friendly talaga yung AutoCAD. But when it comes sa functionality, medyo you have to take a lot of time talaga to learn this kind of applications. So yan, so actually, madami namang something reference dyan sa internet. They can use it or something research how to use this kind of applications.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Ian, for your precious time and for sharing your
you,
expertise on this matter this afternoon. Thank you so much. All right, so I know that most of you are now having dilemma as to when are you going to get or how can you get your digital certificate. So all you need to do is just to do your attendance. I hope you have done that already. And of course, you need to submit your evaluation form or to accomplish the evaluation form. You can find the evaluation link at the description box, or you may scan the code that is being flashed on your screen right now. So please type in your name correctly, as we will no longer cater change of names due to the wrong spelling. And of course, please, be careful with your email address so it won't bounce back. So I hope that's clear. And our evaluation link will only be open until 6 in the evening. So do your evaluation now. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes our visual graphic design webinar 17, Introduction to AutoCAD. Don't miss out our Tech for Ed webinars that would be scheduled November 15, 2021, Cybersecurity Part 2. Our speaker is Mr. John Philip Bautista. So I hope you will join us again next week. So see you at the same time and the same platform that you are currently using. If you have registered, definitely you will be receiving a reminder through your email. So that's all for today. Stay healthy, stay safe, get vaccinated, and always be kind to others. NOLITC inspired, NOLITC cares, avance, negrense.